In this video, we're going to explore one method for finding the area under a normal curve. I'm going to start by making a new data table. I'm going to go to File, New Data Table. We're going to begin by renaming our column 1 to be X. The value we're going to look up from the cumulative normal is going to be entered into this column. I'm going to enter in the value of 1. I'm going to make another new column, which I'm going to name the probability less than X, or the proportion less than X from a normal distribution. To accomplish this, we're going to use a formula. To enter the formula editor for this column, I'm going to right-click and select Formula. Under the group of probability, we see a number of functions that will return values from distributions. We're going to use the normal distribution function, which will return the cumulative density less than the value we provide. X here is asking us for an entry, or for a column of values. We can simply give it our X variable. Hitting Apply here will then show us the cumulative density less than the value of 1 in a unit normal distribution. To look up the density of a normal distribution with a mean and standard deviation other than 0 and 1, we can modify our formula to accept more values. I'm going to select the formula and hit the caret key twice, which will reveal other fields this function can take. Supposing this distribution had a mean of 100 and a standard deviation of 15, the density less than 1 would be substantially less. JMP returns this value in our dataset as we've modified the formula. With this column formula, we can also perform the same function on existing data. I'm going to open the big class example dataset available in the sample data directory. I'm going to make a new column, which again, I'm going to call the probability less than or proportion less than X. I'm going to right-click on that column and enter the formula editor and set up the same formula I did before, but with columns in this dataset. Again, we'll go to probability and select normal distribution. I can hit the caret to reveal extra sections, or this time I'm going to use the comma key. X here, I'm going to give height. The mean of the height variable we can calculate using analyze distribution, or using the function under statistical for column mean, I can simply provide the mean of that column by designating mean of height. For standard deviation, we can use a similar logic using statistical column standard deviation and tell it to perform the column standard deviation function on height again. This will produce for us, for each value in our data set, the proportion of a normal distribution less than this given value in a distribution with the mean of that variable and the standard deviation of that variable.